what recipe have you chosen to make for us?
Today we're gonna make one of our quesadillas that we highlight on brunch. We're featuring two types of maize, the yellow bolita amarilla and the cónico azul from Jocotitlan. This pairs extremely well with spicy salsas, with a guaca salsa that's made in-house with serranos and cilantro. And we're utilizing queso fresco, almost like quesillo, so it's very starchy, very light into the palate, so it will blend very well with the quesadillas that Jen will be pressing for us today. Most yellows are low starched. Some of them are high starch. It depends on the region that it's come from. Today we're featuring two different regions. Like I said, one for Jocotitlan, which is closer to Puebla, closer to Mexico City, and the other one's southern state, Oaxaca, which is low starch because of the altitude and whatnot.
Okay, see, I had no idea that there were different starch levels.
She's gonna hydrate it with her hands, align it the essential oils of the masa to kind of release themselves. We do two different presses, align us to get a bigger yield. Bigger yield, more cheese, more flavor, right? So right now we're starting to see all the caramelization process in the tortilla. All those brown little bits of pieces are the sugars. They're cooking off. We're gonna grab our Oaxacan cheese. We're gonna build a quesadilla.
Okay. And what kind of cheese is this?
This is a Oaxacan cheese.
Okay.
And I just allow the cheese to kind of melt. If it hits the flat top, and again starts to caramelize even better. And you see all that, that beautiful sweet.
Sort of a toast there.
Correct, almost like a grilled cheese, so to speak.
Okay.
Especially for the younger generation, for the kids. I have a kid myself, so if I want him to eat a quesadilla.
You say it's a dad's special grilled cheese?
Yeah, correct. You gotta know your audience. Now during brunch, we will usually have add-ons on the quesadillas like octopus, short rib, ribeye. Sometimes we're able to source huitlacoche from Mexico or squash blossoms. So it's a very unique way for us to create dishes like this.
So you have, just like a pizza with a topping, you can add on almost, I suppose, anything you want.
Anything you want. You can make it vegan.
Yeah.
We do a lot of mushrooms here. We get a little bit more fancy, and we feature sturgeon caviar from Holland. So we do a guaca salsa, and then we put caviar on top of that, kind of like an homage to the fine dining places or establishments, which is something that we try to push for here.
You know, I have lived in Houston almost 30 years. I have never heard of caviar. Quesadillas.
We can fix that right now. We came to the right place. The caviar is just a little play on us, saying, okay, yeah, we're small 13 seats. Yes, we sell tortillas. Yes, we sell masa. But we can still play in that realm with the big boys in the fine dining. And then this pairs extremely well. The saltiness, the texture of the caviar plays very well with the spiciness of the guaca salsa and the warmness of the toasted sugars from the tortilla.
Okay.
Rip it apart, pull it as much as possible, grab a spoon, get a little bite.
Okay. And then just a touch of this, huh?
Touch of the caviar, just enough to.
Yeah, I know you don't want to go overboard with that because that's salty stuff. Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
First, I've had a lot of quesadillas. First time ever caviar.
It works. Delicious, yeah.
Yeah, I can see how just a little bit of that saltiness really helps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like adding salt to anything.